It's training camp season, and today we're looking at the New York Jets. We're getting a good look at Braelon Allen. He has been a hammer during training camp. He's looking good. He's looking fantastic. He's also looking explosive. Before we dig in, though, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're talking about these rookies every day. We're talking about your favorite players every day, the storylines, guys coming back from injury. How these players are looking at training camp is very important, especially some of these players that you have questions with. Watch these videos a la carte style. Click that subscribe button. Stop missing out. Braelon Allen is the story today. Got a minute of clips. We'll watch him roll. We're going to loop this and talk ball too because we need to. There he is. And he's looking like a monster. Go look at the pictures of him next to other players. He's looking like a monster out there. And size adjusts athleticism, equating the size to the pop in his step. Not comparing him to like an Xavier Worthy. Please don't do that. That's crazy. But he's got some pop in his step. He's explosive from around the line of scrimmage to like 10 yards out or so in that second level, making him a huge hammer. And what people don't realize, he fell in the draft, but he was playing through an injury during his last season at Wisconsin last year. He was playing through it, and a lot of people were discounting his tape then. But the years prior, one of the most productive running backs in all college football. Watch him. He's being more physical now. He's looking better. He's looking smoother. Feet's more efficient. Everything's looking good. The Jets stole one here. They didn't need a running back. They didn't really need a running back. They had Breece Hall, and they could get by with what they had on the roster. Just Braelon Allen's so good, came at such a discount, they plucked him. Think about it in those regards. They're like, we don't really need a running back here. We can go other positions. But now Braelon Allen's looking at them in the face in the draft, and they're like, okay, I guess we'll do it. I guess we'll do it. I mean, they could have got better. You can make that case. Like, you could always get better at your RB2, RB3 roles. But honestly, Braelon Allen falling you this far in the draft is a blessing. Is a blessing. The guy's got power. I mean, he's not the most explosive running back, but for his size, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. He's a hammer. He's going to pair well with Breece Hall. Breece Hall's going to wear him down with that speed. He's very electric. He's also got size. And now this guy's going to come in later in the drive, later in the game, and just pound it out. If something happens to Breece Hall, the offense is going to keep cooking. It's going to keep cooking. Over time, he was one of the best running backs in all college football. When he was a freshman at Wisconsin, people were pegging him as a first-round pick, early second-round pick, a top-tier running back prospect. People were doing that. People were excited about him. Last year, he was playing through injury, which is letting you know he's got some grit. People started discounting his tape. And running backs don't matter as much when it comes to market value, so he fell in the draft, and that makes sense. But guess what? Guess what? At the right price, and as your RB2 with a stud running back, and these guys, Braelon and Breece, they're calling themselves the Killer Bees. And they're building confidence. He's playing physical. He's looking good. He's looking electric. Now, if you want to talk fantasy football, if I have Breece Hall, I am probably looking out for Braelon Allen. I'm saying looking out because one of my last picks, because I know he's going dirt cheap in underdog drafts, which means he's going dirt cheap in family drafts or redraft leagues or home leagues, whatever you want to call it. I'm looking to get him with one of my last picks. If something pays up, I'm not going to sweat it. My time will come. I can pick him up later off waivers. But Braelon Allen is a guy you may want to stash as a speculation. If you don't know what speculation means, it's a financial term where you're investing in an asset who has a lot of upside, but also carries some risk. His risk is he may never see enough of the field to be productive enough. But his upside is something happens to Breece Hall, he's the guy, and he's good enough to carry the load. We saw it at Wisconsin. That's the upside there. And you got some backup running backs in the league that you can carry as a speculation. And now he's deserving of a speculation right now in drafts and leagues due to that. That's what speculation means. Remember the risk factor there and all that. but you're also not paying a premium. You don't pay a premium for your speculations. You grade your speculations with those premiums. So again, for fantasy football, he's got a lot of upside still, especially as a handcuff to Breece Hall, considering how cheap he is, considering he's an immense talent from Wisconsin, very productive there. We know what he is. He's got good vision. And this Jets offense with Aaron Rodgers healthy is going to keep it moving. Looking at Breece Hall and Braelon Allen together, I feel sorry for these teams going up against the Jets this year, because if they stay healthy, they stay moving and working, I think this is going to be a nasty team. Look at him move laterally there. Remember, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. He's a big, tall, thick running back. He's going to run over some dudes. He can take over a workload. He's going to be a good change up to Breece Hall. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.